All right, guys, welcome back. And in this video, we're talking about positioning yourself as an expert. Okay, this is really important. Anytime you are going after a particular market, you want to be known as the expert in that industry or that niche. Okay, and we do that several different ways. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is making all of your offers industry or niche specific. Okay, so sometimes I use the word industry, sometimes I use the word niche. Just know I'm talking about the same thing. Okay, so make all your offers industry specific. So what I mean by that, I'm talking about your offers. What is it that you offer? Is it reputation? Are you doing reputation videos? Are you just helping people get more reviews on sites like Google or Yelp? Whatever it is, take the service that you're offering and incorporate your niche into that. It would be, real estate specific reputation. So we're going to help your real estate business get, more reviews so that as home buyers are out there looking for real estate agents to help them, they're going to find people like you. So when I'm talking about offers, I just mean incorporate your niche into the language. The first and the second items there kind of go together. So I said speak in terms of your niche customers. Okay, just basically incorporate the language of your industry or your niche into, I guess, the sales copy of your offer. So whatever it is that you're trying to sell, just put in the word real estate or put in the word roofer or put in the word dentist in there. Okay, so just make the offer specific to that industry. Because when somebody hits a website, if it's just generic, we do marketing for everybody, then, you become an expert to nobody. So that's kind of the old saying, right? If you're trying to be an expert or you're trying to target everybody, then it basically works out to where you're not an expert at all to anybody. Make your offers industry specific. And when I say speak in terms of niche customers, again, I talked about in the last video how I always like to discuss customers. So it doesn't matter, again, what I'm selling, if it's reputation, mobile, social, SEO, or whatever. I sell that by talking about customers, client acquisition. When I'm discussing that with a client, I'm talking about getting them more real estate buyers, getting them more home sellers, getting them more roofing jobs, right? Getting them more dental patients. I'm talking about niche customers. Always consider when you're making your offers in that copy, when you're trying to sell it or in your sales pitch, make sure you're speaking in terms of customers for that particular niche. So those are the very first two things. Okay, this one's kind of outside the box. Something that I really like to do is I will find marketers that are already targeting that niche and I'm going to model them. So if you think about that for a minute, there's always somebody already trying to market to the area that you're going after, okay, or the niche or the industry, whatever you want to call it. Find those people and start following them. Just make it whatever they do, I want you following them and modeling them. Okay? Even if you're just kind of spying on them, right? You can join their newsletters. If they have cheap products and you just want to see how they're selling those products, you guys will be amazed the insights that you can get just from buying competitors' products. This would be more in terms of like an information product or a software or things like that. I'll often buy products just to go through their sales process. Okay, because you can learn so much when somebody has their company or their sales process dialed in. You can really learn a lot by going through that process. I'm not telling you to go out and spend thousands of dollars on people's products, that are trying to sell to the same market that you are. But if there's somebody out there selling a low price information product or a low price software product that you could cancel after a month, it would be absolutely worth it to buy that. Just go through the sales process, listen to the language that they're speaking, listen how they're crafting their offers to that specific industry, because most of these people are definitely doing that. Go through that process, and when you do it, just really pay attention. I like to fire up a screen capture software. I can't show you guys the amount of videos that I have of people's sales funnels where as I go to buy something, I'll fire up my screen capture and I'll record the entire process. Okay, so that way I can see a headline they used, I can see a video that they used, and I got that all on video as I go through that process. So it's just kind of a small tip, but again, go out, find marketers that are targeting your niche and model them. Join their newsletters. Go to their website. They have a monthly newsletter. You can get into their email list. Join that so you can see how they're marketing via email. Again, if they have products, buy those products if they're not super expensive. Follow their social channels. So when you hit their website, go look for their social channels, because all these people that are selling already in that industry have social channels set up. So if you follow those, then you'll start to see some of their marketing activities in your newsfeed. All right. And I'm talking about like Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Okay. Really like to follow those social channels. Determine your niche's interests and get interested too. I do that on Facebook. So this is what I like to do. I'll show you guys kind of my little secret here. If you're on Facebook, everybody can get an ads account for free. I'm not telling you to run ads, but there's a portion of this called Audience Insights, and you may or may not be familiar with them, but it's basically just a good way to get a snapshot of what people are interested in based on a current interest. Okay, that'll probably make more sense here in a minute, but if I was on my home page, again, I would just go to like facebook.com/ads/manage, and it'll take you to your ads account. And if you don't have one, it'll ask you to create one. It doesn't cost anything to do that. But once you're there, over here on the left, there's a little tab that says Audience Insights. Okay, what I'll do is I'll click Audience Insights, and then it's going to give you some options here. So I always just go everyone on Facebook. Okay, and basically at this point, I'm going to go to Page Likes. I'm going to click Page Likes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to determine, I'm going to think about what my target audience is interested in. What on Facebook would, let's say I'm going after real estate agents. What on Facebook would a real estate agent like and the average consumer not like? Because remember, I want to go after real estate agents and I want to figure out how I can speak their language and position myself as an expert. Maybe something like the National Association of Realtors, right? Okay, so you can just start typing in things like that, or you can just type in real estate. And what's going to happen as you do that, Facebook's going to give you some different interests. Okay, so I could type in real estate, and then you can just kind of go through and find something that you think only a realtor would be interested in. Okay, so maybe I would do realtor, National Association of Realtors. Okay, so if you just think about a industry association, okay, the absolute top industry association for that industry. So if it's roofers, find the National Roofers Association, or whatever it would be, National Roofing Contractors Association. Just find an interest, and it could be like a software that only real estate agents would use, anything like that. So do some research on Google, find something that only your target market would like on Facebook, type that into your Audience Insights. And what's going to happen is pretty cool. Over here on the Page Likes, it's going to basically tell you, based on that interest that you put in, here are the most related interests that people who like National Association of Realtors also like. It's going to give you some different options here. So real estate agent directory. So that would be, and you can actually click on these. Okay. So you can right click, open in a new tab. Here's the real estate agent directory. This company markets to real estate agents nonstop. If I was targeting real estate agents, which I am, then you could follow that. I'm on my wife's page, which is why this isn't liked. But on my personal page, this is already liked by myself. But all you do is click like, okay? Follow that page so that you can see how they're marketing to your audience. Go through there, do that process. Just start finding different interests and follow them. Very simple. Okay, but it's just kind of a sneaky trick of how I like to go after these people. So here's another one, like Zillow for Pros. Zillow's is a real estate company, right, that displays properties, but they do a lot of marketing and things for real estate agents. So this isn't just Zillow, right? Zillow would be something that homeowners would like, but Zillow for Pros, this is specifically their real estate marketing portion. So what I would do, I could go over here, type in Zillow for Pros, and not always will you find them over here, okay, because you can't target every single interest on Facebook. You got to think about this. This is really designed to find interests that I can actually target for ads. But I'm just helping you guys do that, to find pages that you can follow to where you can look how they're positioning themselves and you can just kind of model them. So go through that process, you guys. Find some different real estate pages that are related to just kind of like a generic page or interest that only your industry would like, and then you can model those people. Hopefully that makes sense. You guys have questions, obviously you can ask me those at any time. Again, that's determining your niche's interest and get interested too by following them. The other thing is join local industry associations as an affiliate. If we think about this, almost every industry has a local association. Okay, it might be state specific, so it might not be like if I was going after roofers, there might not be a roofing association in Kokomo, but there's probably one in Indiana. Okay, actually there is one, I know that. But this is just kind of for those of you that are willing to get out there and actually talk to people, meet people. I know a lot of us marketers are introverted and we don't like to get out and do all that. But for those of you that are, this is a great way to position yourself. Is you go out, you join that local association as an affiliate, and you just go to all their events. So like our company for our real estate marketing, we are part of the local real estate association here. And that allows us to go to all of the real estate conferences, all the real estate quarterly meetings and all those things like that, all the parties. So we meet all these real estate agents. We pay, I don't know, something like $500 a year to be a part of that. But the networking that allows us to do is we can go to that. And as we're talking to people, they know that we're the real estate marketing people. If they need help marketing their real estate company, they're coming to us. Okay, that's done wonders for our business. So if you're willing to go out and join that association as an affiliate, and when you're talking to people there, when you go to these meetings, you're speaking their language because you've joined all the newsletters, you're following all the social channels, you know their language. And when you're talking to them, you're talking them specific to your industry. You make your elevator pitch specific to their industry. Okay, I help roofing contractors by doing XYZ. Make everything about that specific industry. But that's a great way. So all you would do is just go to Google, type in Indiana Roofing Association, and there's always ways that you can join as an affiliate for most of these industry associations. You can join that. It's just a great way for them to make money and a great way for you to get exposure to your local audience if you want to do that. Okay, and the last thing, this is just kind of an advanced level thing. So once you get to a certain point, you've done all the stuff above. The last thing you can do is start an industry blog. Okay, so this is really positioning yourself as an expert. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, oh, I don't know how to write. I don't want to do that. You guys can find ghostwriters. You can find writers, really good US-based writers that are not just writing articles, but like really take in, they're like ghostwriters for big marketers and things like that, where they can really get into what you're trying to do and they can write content for you all the time. So there's a way you can do that. If you're a good writer, then again, you can write your own. But the point of that is to make a blog helping your industry with marketing their business, okay? And that's going to allow you to sell your products, sell your services, whatever it is that you're trying to sell, but you can do that on the industry blog. And that's a great way to position yourself as an expert for your particular industry. All right, so that's it. Go through that. Definitely take some action on these things. If you do that, it's really going to make a big difference in your business.